figured I'd take you to a place called the River and Ruins side trail of the Bruce Trail. And along this trail, there's an old farmhouse, or what's left of it. And in the past, 5 years, it's literally crumbled. It was in ruins before, but just in the past 5 years, during COVID, it is like literally its timeline has crashed, doubled because of vandalism, kids partying, using the stones for a fire pit, you name it. Anyways, we'll be there and I'll show you around what's left of it. It's all fenced off now, but we'll see what we can see. Going towards the river, the creek. See if we can get some salmon. It's a salmon run, so it's when they run up the river, and this is usually a pretty good access point to seeing them. Oh, so we got a little bit of ways to go before we get there first. It's pretty warm out today. It's going to go up to about 30 with the humidex. So, my only issue is coyotes. This is the time of the year that they become a little bit more bold, not necessarily aggressive, but and there was one time when I was here, actually, last time I was trail running, one of them got a little bold and started approaching. As you can see, it's pretty rocky in this area, and it's all downhill until the river. And I can't tell you how many times I've run through here. I've literally launched off one of these rocks. We're going to come to the bridge, the walk bridge here. I'll walk on it before we... I'm not going to cross it right now. Just give you guys a bird's eye view of the... You're just going to see the bridge. People do come here to fish. go. Just gotta be careful. No salmon in this area that I can see. Fishing chair. Somebody's been here not too long ago. People blazing their own trails. So the ruins, here we go. The remains of a stone house from the early 1800s. Sit not too far from here, along the other arm of the looping side trail. The house was built by James Cleaver, Louisville teacher, surveyor, and owner of a local grist mill, who used the dull stone and timber from the property to make a home for his family. It is tumbled stone. You may spot a fossil formed. Interesting. I'll have to look. But there you go. The home of James Cleaver. And we're going to see that. So it doesn't look like the salmon have made it up this far yet. So it only really started, so I'm just getting ready for the winter. And this is private property, portions of it. But the owners allow hikers along here, a part of the Bruce Trail, donate the land to the Bruce Trail. And of course they can take it away at any given time because, well, let's face it, there are a lot of people who exploit a gift, right? You know, there was one portion of the trail where hikers were allowed to use a resident's driveway to get onto the trail. And one Saturday morning, the owner was trying to leave his house, go out to the main road, and the hikers would move, honking his horn. They flipped him the bird, told him to fuck off, and literally and that wasn't the first incident. That's one of many. But literally told the conservation that they're gonna have to build their own entrance and their own parking to the trail, and they had to, and that's what they ended up doing. So now it sucks. Just thought I'd point that out. And we're coming up to the marsh walkway, boardwalk. This gets really, really messy during the fall, winter, spring. So they built this walkway. And they actually expanded it. It's been a while since I've been here, but they actually expanded it. Yeah, they really expanded it. It only came to about here before. So I'll show you like an old bridge coming up here. Old service bridge. I don't know if it was a service bridge. It is now, if it's used. I don't think it's used, but there's the creek there again. Again, no salmon. So I'll show you the bridge. Again, it's an old bridge, that's for sure. And Big Brother will be watching you when you stare at this bridge. They've got surveillance. There you go. Get a side view of it. We got over here. Rocks, but no salmon. private property on that side of the river. Well, this is private property too, but they allow people to hike through here. But again, that bridge is, I couldn't tell you how old that bridge is. I think there's a date up here. And I looked at it before, but I can't remember exactly the date. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I saw an edge somewhere in here. Nope. Cool. All right, on to the house. So people often ask me about any paranormal sort of aspects to this house that we're about to see. I haven't come down here when everything is settled, later on at night. It's hard to get to. I mean, I could do it, we could do it, but the thing is, it's just a little harder to get down here because it is quite far from the road, and you really have to watch yourself when you're hiking down here. But I have conducted some audio sessions at the house in the past, and nothing really has stood out. It's just been ambient noise, environmental sounds. I was going to say environmentally in nature. Nature. Nature, no pun intended. Nature. There are a lot of deer in here. There's a lot of coyote. In fact, there's one of the houses up on the top ridge of the valley here has a little small horse stable, and they come and ride in here every once in a while, so you'll see them every once in a while. Coyotes, of course. Coyotes can be a pain in the ass sometimes, like I said earlier. Generally, though, they don't bother you. It's not a traditional route, but the routes are all marked in blue because it's a side trail. White is the official trail, the main trail that goes from Tobermory down to Niagara Falls. In fact, a good friend of mine hiked it. Took him, I think, 4 or 5 days, and I had to pick him up actually when he made it down to the Burlington-Hamilton corridor, because he was sick. He wasn't. He later found out he had a condition that had to stop. He had to stop. So, looks like somebody actually came down here and cut the grass, which is kind of weird. Maintaining the trail. Guess that's what happens when a lot of people come start using this. Like when I started using this trail, nobody used it, hardly anybody. Don't be surprised if somebody's following me. Oh. But yeah, super cool trail. Love this trail. I'll see about going. I don't know if I'm going to go to the upper part of the trail. Maybe I will show you guys the quarry. And it used to be a cornfield. I don't know if there's going to be a cornfield up there now this year. But anyways, we're approaching the house. And again, last time I was here, it was fenced off. Yeah, we're approaching it, so hold on a sec. Turn this guy around. And here you go. The James Cleaver home, what's left of it. And kids were taking the stones from the house. They're having fires here. It's really sad because, again, when I first started coming here, pretty much the full facade was still there. Now, unfortunately, that's all that's left. Right? I mean, there used to be a wall here, as you can see, the wall turning there, and that used to be there. The doorway was just right about there. And the only thing that was really missing, obviously, was the floor, the second floor, and the roof had already been gone. And the back wall. There was no back wall. But now that all that remains is just pretty much the pillar areas, the corner areas, which is sad. You know, you can't even walk in there anymore because this is the problem. And when I first started coming here, like I said, it was pretty much, the shell was pretty much intact, except for the back wall and the second floor and the roof. And the scary thing is, I mean, there was literally nobody that would come down here at all. Nobody. Absolutely no. Oh. Squirrels dropping nuts. But now, when COVID hit, this place was like a zoo. What the hell is that? Squirrels. Anyhow, during COVID, this place became a zoo, and you just couldn't manage it. It was ridiculous because people were still wanting to get out and out on the trails. They didn't close these trails. Some of them they did, but a lot of them they didn't. Yeah, you gotta be mindful here too with the squirrels. Right now it's that time of the season when they're finding chestnuts, oak nuts, and so on. You hear them? Right, and to store for the winter. Anyways, that's the James Cleaver house, and unfortunately, hold on. Fortunately, you can't really see anything. You might be able to see it, I don't know. Used to be able to Go in here, but it's so overgrown now you can't even get in there to see the side. Used to go in around here. Yeah, you can't even. Yeah, you can, but oh well. But that's the what's left of the James Cleaver home, right? And if I can find my pictures, I've got tons of pictures still laying about somewhere of what it looked like before, just before the like the pretty much total destruction of the building, of the house. It's actually pretty quiet today here. I picked a good day. Usually it's been usually it's all muddy there, but I'll take this way. Why not? They built this too because it would get muddy over there. So now let's make it muddy over here. Go for a hike. Don't mind the mud. Just go through it. Let's go mudding. And these Japanese vines that are literally taking over everywhere. I know in the States here, as you can see, they're the first ones to start turning. Their leaves start turning red really quick. I don't know if you, but that tree there is just like, but these trees have been invaded by the vine. And literally what the vine does, I forget the name of the vine, but the vine literally strangles the tree of all nutrients and sunlight. And literally kills it, you know. It canopies it. This is new. This is different. I don't remember ever seeing this before. Memorial Dan Walsh. Now, little seats made out of logs. Did I go the wrong way? See, like I said, I'm getting confused here, which is kind of weird. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah. That's new. That'll take me back down to the river, that one. This is the regular route. That's all new. Let's see, and this usually it's quite overgrown, but somebody comes in here with a mower, which is quite weird. It's never been mowed before, that's for sure. I mean, it's good that they started it, but this trail late at night is really cool. It's eerie. It's a forest, right? Now, here's the hard part, because we gradually start going uphill. And you can hear me breathing, huffing and puffing. The uphill bits are not gradual. They get pretty steep. And you'll soon see a little bit more of an incline coming up as soon as we cross the small little stream up ahead. So literally, I wanted to take this out to just explore and test the DJI. This DJI Pocket 3, and as you can see, look, it gets muddy, and I'm really surprised. Horseshoe. I mean, I'm really surprised that nobody's built a bridge there yet. They built bridges everywhere else, but they didn't build one there. But here's a gradual incline, and it's actually steep. So it's been a few times trail running here that I've tripped a few times. See there are rocks. I'll just give you an idea. Our tree branches, as you can see, it's a little bit of a steep incline. Not super steep, but steep enough. There you go at the top. Okay, we just crossed the river, and we're on the other side now. We're in the area where there's a steep incline. You get like a ridge area that we gotta climb, and it's brutal. But first we gotta go through the marsh area, and this area is really cool in the fall. Now, it looks like they might have cut down. Oh, no, they haven't cut it down. Okay, good. You hear animals in here all the time. But as you can see, some of the leaves are changing color. And we'll come back here in the fall. Love the smell. Musty. Usually deer hide in here and other animals. It's very dense, very thick. In fact, we're coming up just when we get off this boardwalk up the top is where I encountered my coyote that was a little too inquisitive. So, could have been that I was close to his den. I'll just have a look before we decide to climb. There's the route up. The route up. No coyotes. Okay. Alright. So here we go. We are going up, and you're gonna hear me fucking huffing and puffing like a crazy maniac. Actually, I'll take you out into the field. It used to be an active field. There's coyotes. Coyotes. All right, I gotta go. Okay. All right. Coyotes. Just gotta be careful I'm not following. Alright, you can't really see the quarry from here. It's better in the fall. Oh, here we go. And as you can see, it's just all filled in now. Psst, 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 psst. Hey, look, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey. Hey. What are you doing out here? Huh? What are you doing out here? Were you in the field? Huh? What's your name? Huh? What's your name? Hey? Let's see your color. Hey? Okay. I'm gonna go sit down over here, have a drink of water. And I got a follower now. One follower. One new follower. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing over here? Huh? What are you doing over here? Huh? Hey? It's pretty cool. Oh, let's sit down here. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna sit down, have a drink of water. Must have been you, huh? Must have been you. Huh? This cat is going nuts. It's hilarious. Whoop. What are you doing? You're not supposed to drop that. Oh, let's see. Look at this cat. So I got a little follower here anyways, as you saw. I don't know how far he's going to follow me. But it's getting warm out. I'm going to start heading back now. I'm assuming that was the cat in the field. I'm hoping that's what it was. Oh, he stopped following. He's probably... Alright, yeah, there's two big coyotes in the field up there. The cat's following me still, but I gotta... Didn't want to stick around and take pictures. Big ones. They're lounging in the sun. The cat's following me still. He'd veer off and then come back. Go a little bit, stop. Whoa. Being very quiet right now because, like I said, I don't know, one of them got up as I was going by with the cat. The cat didn't seem spooked by them, which is kind of odd. Again, I can't really go too fast. Oh, fuck. Because of the footing. It's steep. Doesn't look like they're coming. I mean, if it was one coyote, I wouldn't be bothered as much, but because there was two of them, it's a whole different ball game. A tree trunk, but the two of them, it's different. One of them would probably get spooked and take off. Not two of them. Okay. Seem to be okay. All right, so start heading back now to the car. No, they're not following. Sometimes you gotta watch in the forest over there too, because it's all right. Okay, up on the other side of the hill, coming up to the other hill, almost by the car now. Anyways, like I said, I wanted to come in here. It's been a while, and give you guys a little bit of a tour, and yeah, see the house, what's left of it. Ooh, snake. Look, that's a big guy. Hold on a sec. That's your run-of-the-mill gardener. There he goes. Anyhow, yeah, it's the first snake I've seen in here today. Anyhow, we're almost to the car. Cross the bridge and I'll end this. Yeah. Like I said, I just figured I'd come in here and share this with you guys. I used to trail run here every morning. For the longest time, it's been a long time since I've come in here and ran. And it's due part because the coyotes seem to be a little bit more aggressive, it seems. Especially when you're running. So, anyways. I'll probably come back here in the fall. Until then, guys, like, subscribe, comment on the channel, please. Really appreciate it. All your support is well appreciated. Later.